Good evening, everyone. My name is Vesman. I am your Vladimir streamer. I come on stream for now with the new schedule, and then I'm going to change it into a part of the other schedule. I know I miss playing Call of Duty Warzone. For me, is that I have to figure out the settings and check it out again. But since I may not have whatever it says it may have or not have, that's one of the difference. Um, since I kind of stopped playing Call of Duty for now until I get everything sorted out or something like this. But I'm also trying to figure out how can I do a better way of a gaming desktop for me as well, right? And I want to build it on my own instead of going to other stores and Best Buy, right? So I know they said sometimes use parts is good because it's pre-owned or something, but it depends on the system, or it depends how these delivery guys do the best way they could do it, right? Um, you and this is the thing for me to do. So since I am a full-time worker, but I'm also a Valorant streamer that I love to play different games. So I went back and played Wizard 101. I went back and playing Star Trek Online. I went back and playing Valorant, and due to the Call of Duty Warzone, I was playing Valorant as well, also part of Marvel Rivals. And those games are good. There's other closing games to play in, right? So my thing of playing a game, I need to have a good amount of a computer or or something. But I see other things that I check on, and I check it out. Also, I do play Dead by Daylight as well. But I check out, and the thing about me playing, I always try to ask if you guys would like to join in with me. It's up to you. Whatever game that you have, I might have available. But here is a little bit of the dilemma. So I need to install a Windows 11 and see what I can do and have that. But I'm going to, instead of using like their free version thing, I need to buy it for me as a safe precaution, because that is my style. I don't like the update free. I rather have it buy, because when you do buy stuff, it's like you have a receipt, and that's my safety net issue there for me to do. What else I like for you guys is to, what can I buy stuff, right? What can I buy? What can I do here? And doing this moment of time and having fun. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry. It's just anytime I start talking or something, I'm not gonna be too long on there. This is not any podcasting that I was doing. I want, like, okay, let's say like this Saturday. I'm gonna stream this Saturday. The time is gonna be different for now. I'm going to start about 3 p.m. on a Saturday, up to maybe a short stream, or up to 6 hours, up to 9 p.m. But if I do, I'm gonna play Dead by Daylight and Marvel Rivals. But I'll keep you posted into the time frame. But I don't know yet. I'm figuring that out myself. But I think 3 p.m. will be. But I don't know if it's gonna be a short stream or not. That is one option there. I know that I want to do like more stuff in streaming and with friends as well, and including with the Discord and all the other stuff. This is what we have this moment time together. If you, so here I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna send out an invitation. You let me know what day you could be on, and we could do this again. And you could send a message here on the YouTube, or send a message into um my Gmail or Discord. If I'll send a link, if I have to, I'll try to send a link. There you could check it out. And the only difference is that I want is to make new friends and see where friends can go here and there and doing. It was like a couple of days ago before I went back to work. I played Dead by Daylight with a friend. It was off stream, but she was streaming. But I played Dead by Daylight with her, and it was a fun game to play. But I played about 3 to 4 games in Dead by Daylight, and it was a 2 versus 8 game. So that was interesting about it, but that was a good one. But everybody have their moments and having their fun time there as well. Um, Marvel Rivals, my favorite character is Storm, but someone told me you gotta find your main character that you like to be. So far, my main character is Storm, but I always want to try it with different characters, and that's how I do. I figure it out what character is the most out of it for me, and I try my best. Valorant. I didn't went back for almost a year and a half with Valorant. The difference was everybody know about Foxy Ruby. That is my mom. Foxy Ruby, as you know, she passed away in October 20th, 2024. That was my lovely mom as well, and that took a toll of me. It's still part in the grievance that I have, but I have to figure out a way for me to go out and have fun as well, right? And it's not going to be a job for me to go everywhere here and there, right? Uh, I need to try, like, I'm gonna go back on a boat ride that I went on a boat ride this past Friday, and it was a nice boat ride for me coming back in the local boat. This time, I want to try to go on the local boat, go around and stop in the pier, again, the same pier, and take probably the express bus, I mean, the express boat, or walk around and then pay again the 50. That's my idea, $4.50. That was a good thing. And now I know why people may not take all the train, even though the train is about 290 and the boat is a little bit different, but I know why it's a little bit because it's the water and it's all that stuff. But it's not a bad idea for a moment time. But hey, but that was a good ride. That was a nice ride. I could stop on another street. I could stop here and there. But that would be a good one too. Like maybe I'll stop at that street, take the bus, and then come back home. And yeah, but you gotta like figure out like how you be careful going out at night, right? So that's the other decision to make sure like how can you be careful at nighttime, right? Now for me to play, so I'm gonna do this for you guys. If you ever want to play with me with Dead by Daylight, I'm inviting you to play Dead by Daylight. It could be this Saturday, it could be next week. You let me know what days you're available. Or we could do it on a certain day, like on the 23rd, on the 24th, since I am off from work during that day. And you let me know what day you're available. So I'm inviting you so I could stream for a short while with you guys into my world a little bit. Like, hey, if you want to join, everybody's allowed to join in as well and having fun the best they can. If you want to play Marvel Rivals, because I will uninstall Marvel Rivals soon, you let me know and I'll uninstall it or something, but I might uninstall it beforehand because one, I am going to do a little bit of an update of Windows 11. Hopefully soon. Okay. Hopefully soon. Also, Valorant. If you want to play Valorant with me, that is an option there that I want to have a couple of friends to be. One time I did it was in August 8th. Never do that again. It was like my body is not used to waking up so early in the morning, like and doing. But I have to do like to do it one time to get maybe into 11-hour mark of the memory of mom, right? Um, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do maybe if I do go on the 20th, I want to do a something special, and I'll probably stream and on it, but it'll be as a special stream, and it'll be a memory as well. We'll figure it out. You may not see her picture there or so, but we'll try to figure what plan is there as well. Okay, and I probably go for that boat ride again. Um, but I'm sending out invitation out for you guys. So if you want to play with Dead by Daylight, Marvel Rivals, and Valorant, come by to my stream and see what games I have here. I also have Whistle 101. If you do play Whistle 101 and you want to help in each character that I have, and I also have my mom's character, and I made a new life character with using the same last name of my mom's character. So if you ever want to help out me in that character, just let me know, and all that part will be fine. But I'm looking down because I'm seeing another friend's stream. But this thing is very unique that I want to save and everything else. I'm gonna tell you guys I am not perfect in any games at all. I'm here to have fun, and I'm here to be a better communication way to talk. Because if I get back into the Call of Duty, Warzone, or Valorant, I need to communicate with my friend that I miss playing. She is also a kind-hearted person, but she had her ways of understanding of the game, and I understand like when there's no communication, she will get upset, and I feel that because that is her style. But you have to communicate. Sometimes people don't communicate in the Discord, and that's I think for having the Discord thing with the communication, no one communicates. It's very hard. Also, people communicating as well. It was funny. Like yesterday at kind of my work site and saying me like don't be a hound dog or something. But I'm allowed to look at a beautiful woman because she is beautiful and her accent, it's not that perfect, but she is a beautiful woman. I also made a little joke when I was coming back from work. Well, after coming back from work, went to the housing and spoke about the getting the rent receipt and spoke about the recertification. But I saw how they fixed it for me, but they did it. Um, and how they do it, I don't know. But that was another boss name. But my idea is if I had like I didn't move in April, but it took time to get to the rent for me and all that, and then you change it into my rent. I think the third quarter, it's like I shouldn't keep the same rent until further notice. But hey, but I'll double check and how I'll do it. But I have a plan. What I need to do is also try not to use too much of my credit card as well, and try to figure out a plan to pay certain things. I think for me is to use the credit card for one part of the rent, right? The other part is to pay like not pay the rent, but I just take the half of it or something of the rent. Yeah. So that's the thing I'm trying to figure it out more. But hey, So, but this thing about the rent stuff and all that. But I'm gonna see if I can try to get the new windows, and I see a little bit here and there. But I want to try and check it out and make sure that I don't overdo it much here. But I will try to build my own gaming desktop until I get the parts. It's not gonna be easy, but I'm gonna try to look for it and getting the new parts. And if I'm gonna use a Windows here, like to be, I rather have the update Windows to buy and put the new Windows in here. But let's see what happens if it accepts as well. But we'll try to figure it out. For my data, I don't know if I have to redo everything, then I redo everything. Um, but that's the only difference. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Um, again, if I will be here Saturday for streaming, and it's gonna be 3 p.m. most of the time. For now, there's a special 3 p.m. because I have to get something on Saturday. I would do 11 a.m. That was the time that I put, but I have to get something, and then it's gonna rush me, and I don't want to be rushed too much, and then I have to make lunch. So that's one other thing. Okay? Um, I have an idea, but I don't know. Sometimes I might have to put a little extra and get it that I don't want to borrow for it, and that's what I have to do. But hey, and I don't want to use the rent money as much, but if I have to get it, I have to get it until I get it, right? Okay. So here is my moment of time. If you want to join Dead by Daylight, Valorant, or Rizzo 101, send me a Discord message or email here as well. You can see my email around. I'll put the link as well, but send me the Discord message. That would be best. And I will tell you, and you could tell me what days that you'll be available. And I said I'm off on the 23rd and the 24th, but just to keep you posted, and whenever time I stream, I'll let you know what time I'll stream on those 2 days, and we can stream together or here on Twitch. Okay. I love you guys. I will see you this Saturday. I am gonna play Dead by Daylight and probably Marvel Rivals this Saturday, but I'll let you know everything in by tomorrow on Twitter, known as X, Discord, Instagram, 2, and probably 1 as well. Okay, because I have to get back into that. Love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.